Good morning, you lovely lot. It's 20 to 11. I've had a nice lay-in till 10 o'clock. I could have stayed there longer, but that would have been a waste of my day and I have things to do. Let me show you the many things I need to do. Washing to put in the tumble dryer, rubbish to put in the bin, laundry to go in the washing machine, hoovering to be done, laundry to be folded, dishes to be sorted, curtains to be opened, dusting is not as bad as I thought it was, but still needs to be done. Not so bad. You want to go out, Salem? Chicken poo to clean up from Gloria. Cat litter to change. Returns for Amazon to be packaged up. Hoovering to be done everywhere. Bathroom to be cleaned. All rather grubby, not very pleasant. Generally needing a good scrub-a-dub. So there we have it. Quite a few things that need to be done. And I'm also picking Kenzie up in about 2 hours, hour and a half, something like that. So yes, and I also want a cup of tea. I haven't had a cup of tea yet, or any breakfast, or anything like that. So I think we should make a start, don't you? One thing I do need to do is take this old stair gate off the stairs. I don't need that anymore. So this can all come off. To be honest, it's a bit ripped and falling apart anyway. Enjoying the wildlife there, you two. Right, I'm off to get Kenzie now. I'm also going to go and get some more mopping liquid from hopefully Waitrose, and I might get a rotisserie chicken as well, and we can have chicken and some bread and some coleslaw. Really fancy that. I'm going to have to get gluten-free bread because I'm being good. But yeah, I think that's what I might get for lunch for myself and Kenzie, and a bunch of fruit, because he will get through fruit really well, more than he will vegetables, so I'm going with that option. Then I need to give Spog a wash. I will show you how awfully dirty Spog is. Spog is the camper van. It's actually quite shocking. I don't think he has ever been this dirty, possibly in his life, but certainly not in the lifetime with me, so it needs to have a wash.
Yeah, so that's exactly what.
Right, so I was going to get a chicken for lunch. Fancy that? You'll eat this quite quick, won't you? Reduced. Probably will be, you're right.
I'll text Harry and ask him to remind me when to get the tickets.
Yes, good idea. Platter. That one looks good. I love that one.
I'm running long as well.
Running long Kafifi. Oh, hot cross buns. Fancy some hot cross buns. £2.35. Get some nice coleslaw to go with this. We need Cajun spice because we ran out of Cajun spice in the middle of making fajitas. Can you see them, Kenzie? Chili, cayenne pepper. They don't have any. Have they got any in the tins, do you think? Sometimes they do tins of it.
Maybe.
Can't find any. Can you not have Cajun spice? Well, I went to Waitrose with the view that they would have some of the things I needed that other places were unlikely to have. And the things I needed, like the cleaning solution for my mop, they don't have. They had the mop, they had spare cleaning bits for it, but they didn't have the cleaning solution. So that was rather frustrating, I have to say, and of course costs me more money than it would do normally because it's Waitrose and therefore costs more money than normal because it's the expensive supermarket. Anyway, Kenzie's going to take the trolley back for me, and I need to go and wash the bog. Oh, I got a Paddington 50p. I am keeping that as part of my collection. Lee and I collect unusual 50p's, usually Paddington or Tiggy Winkles or Peter Rabbit, sort of the inner Blighton ones, anything that's interesting. And we're looking for a Charles coin as well. We haven't had any Charles coins yet. We are currently in the queue waiting for this guy to finish. We've just had a big Land Rover being done. Then it's our turn. What is with the trousers, man? Seriously. Every time he bends over, they look like they're going to fall down even further. Shamefully, shamefully muddy. There we go. Spog is no longer a filthy, filthy, dirty van. Took me about 6 tokens, and there's still so much mud ingrained under here, but it's a lot less than there was. Join me in the understairs cupboard. I've put hooks up to hang up the waterproofs, which these are my ones I bought a while ago, and these are the ones I got for Christmas, which are quite oversized but were fantastic through the freezing weather. And actually Kenzie's been wearing them on wet days because they do fit him as well. If I had these pinned up to fit me, but actually he's been wearing them, so that's worked out quite well. And then those are his boots that I bought him for when he does the sheep, and then these are my farmy work boots. So they've all got a spot now, somewhere to actually go rather than just been thrown in this cupboard. Easy to get hold of, easy to hang back up to dry. And the bike helmets have just been floating around, so I've put hooks up there for those as well. Salem's come back in. Gloria's come back in. You were outside together for the whole time I was out getting Kenzie and doing the shopping. Grabbed a whole bunch of things, but as I said, half the stuff that I wanted they didn't have. Which meant I was spending more money in a shop that costs a lot more because it's an expensive shop, and only went there to get things which turns out they didn't have. It's rather frustrating. I'm going to make a cup of tea, and then we bought a rotisserie chicken, which because we've been doing things has gone a bit cold, but also I like to crisp up the skin, so we're going to put the rotisserie chicken back in the oven for a bit. And then I've got a lovely Tiger gluten-free loaf, and Kenzie's got some some Tiger bread as well, some butter and some coleslaw, and that will be our lunch. But having said that, it's gone 2 o'clock now. It's about 2:30. So it's more like a dinner. Do you call it a dinner? Lunch stroke dinner? Very late lunch? I don't know. But it'll be the only meal I have anyway. Kenzie might have another meal later, but that would do me for the rest of the day. There we go. Lunch. Kenzie Bear, lunch! Before I eat it all. Time to do the bathroom, all the grubby bits. Down there behind the toilet where it gets all dusty. And the bath. grubby taps, grubby glass. Don't know if you can actually see that. Tiles, I'll take all these things off and then I can give the tiles a good scrub as well. They're not too bad. And then we've got various little mould bits that crop up occasionally in this bathroom because it gets very damp and there's no heater. So we'll give all of that a bit of a scrub as well. All bleached. I look like a scruff bag, but everything else is looking delightful. Still got some bubbles in the bottom, let's get rid of that. Yeah, all clean and sparkly. All the tiles have been done. Everything washed. I've just dusted all of this out here as well. Feel good because I'm getting things done in the house that have been neglected since before Christmas. My house used to have a daily bit of attention from me, and unfortunately that's not the case now. It's lucky if it gets weekly attention. I mean, it's always kept clean as well, tidy, but it doesn't get dusted or deep cleaned or what have you as much as it used to. Right, I'm just going to sit here for 2 minutes and then I need to go and put the sheep to bed. That robin's in a good mood, if you could hear it over Yogi's barking at the fence. Yeah, I have to say, I've reached that point of the year where you can just feel that spring is round the corner because the birds are starting to make that tweety sound at this time of evening, sort of 4:30ish. It is only 4 o'clock at the moment, but sort of 4:30 to 5:30. They're all coming back and they're all singing. And then it gets to a point in the evening where it gets to about 6:30 and I'm laying in the bath and I can hear all the blackbirds tweeting and I'm like, yep, spring is in the air. They hadn't spotted me and I shouted to them, "Hi Maggie!" "Hi Autumn!" "Hello horses!" "Hello girlies!" What a lovely evening. You know it's time to see your friends, isn't it? And for food. Come on in. Oh, we get to see our friends. There's a gate there. Stop. What are you doing, huh? Trying to get on the hay bales? I was watching a video about sheep on a hay bale. And you again, Pearl, every day you're covered in twigs. I don't know what it is. You're like a crazy wild child, aren't you? Come on then, let's go see your friends. It's evening playtime, isn't it? After my finger. Hello, gorgeous. You right, Autumn? Your face is looking very grubby these days. Want to go play? Maggie, do you want to go play? The girls want to play. Go on. That kicking must feel really good. Boing, 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 boing. There's a fence there, girls. Oh, Autumn, I thought you were going to go headlong into that fence. Here they go again. Zoomy, zoomies. each day I feel like I'm sheep wrangling just that little bit more. They're getting bigger and they're getting stronger and more determined. And I try and put 2 food bowls down in one stable and take the others out to another stable. They're not having any of it. I've literally had horns where horns should not be. I'm covered in bruises on a daily basis now because of the battling to try and get them in the right stable. Or in any stable would be fine. We're having issues with these lights. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Apparently it was on the other night because Emma could see it from the house. But then it wasn't on in the morning when Kenzie came up. And I've just turned it on and it's not on. Or have I turned it off? Well, I don't know. Don't know. No, the light is not working. It should be. You're eating my fingers. Be gentle. It's not time for bedtime biscuit just yet. Soon. Soon. Soon, Hope. Pearl, come and say hello. It's thirsty work looking after sheep. Hello, Pearl. Come here. You gonna come for a cuddle? Nope. I'm still super impressed with that sheep foot washing device. It was actually a dog foot washing device that we used back when it was really, really muddy. And then we put barrier cream on their legs. Look at them. Their legs are so clean. I reckon we need to wash the whole sheep and completely cover them in barrier cream. Because it's the cleanest part of them. Look. Super clean feet. Hi, girls. Kisses. Mind your horns. That was a big kiss. The state of you. Autumn, you're absolutely covered. What? Oh, God. Why you stood on me? We've taken Maggie's bandage, splint off, and we're going to do that overnight because she needs to start using it unsplinted. So she'll be a bit wobbly now, but we want her to still have her play and her bounce, but without damaging it again. So, oh, God, watch where your feet. You know what? You girls are getting bigger now. It hurts when you stand on me. Yes, good job I've got to have a bath yet. Lee loves it when I come home smelling odour sheep. Mind my Coke. The love is just something else, isn't it? The love is just something else. You can't have my Coke, sorry. It's not for sheep. It's for Pips. Excuse me. Can I have a kiss, please? Thanks. Thanks. I'm going to end up with spots. Every time I let you kiss me, I get spots. Is that like kissing a toad? You end up getting spots, or warts, isn't it? If you kiss a toad, you get warts. Is that the old wives' tale? If you kiss a sheep, or you let the sheep kiss you, you're not having my Coke. Get off my Coke. If you allow them to kiss you, you end up with spots. I think it's the lanolin, to be honest. Rubbed in my face. You've got a horn in my neck. A horn in my neck. Don't want a horn in my neck. Very close to my eye as well. Thank you. That job could have been done in about half an hour. It's taken me an hour because I was having cuddles and I was playing with them, and because I really like being up here. I do need to go home, make a cup of tea because my man will be home momentarily, if not already. And I'm going to go and get in the bathtub and wash off my sheep kisses before they turn into spots. Gloria, that's not your food. That's Salem's food. I filled up your bowl before I went out. Salem, what is she doing? Apart from pooping on the floor. We're just going through all the 50p's. You have to excuse Kenzie, who's being very loud on the computer out in the other room. But yeah, we did have a Paddington already, but I quite like having 2 of everything, because then if we decide to give it to the boys at some point, they can have the collection, can't they? There's 2 of them, so that's 2 Tiggy Winkles. Have we got 2 Tiggy Winkles? Is that a Tiggy Winkle? It's Tiggy Winkle. Yeah, I was just looking for an album actually. Oh yeah, 2. Looking for an album to put them all in. What's this one? Jersey. There's loads of different ones. Some time has passed and I've had a bath and I'm feeling very fresh and lovely. Lee's now having a bath, and we're going to sit and watch. I think we've got More Surreal Estate to watch, which we can highly recommend. Very good show. So we're going to watch a few more of those, and we've also got something else to watch. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. But we've been watching it, really enjoying it, and Kenzie's watching it with us too. Oh, The Last of Us. That's it, The Last of Us, which I did mention to you in a previous vlog last week probably. So we're going to watch the 3rd episode of that, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Got work tomorrow, so come and join me tomorrow and we'll see what I get up to. Thank you very much for watching.